This is Calvin, one of my best friends. We recently reunited when he attended my striking retreat in Bangkok, Thailand. He is an undefeated amateur Muay Thai champion, and he is going to remain undefeated because he stopped fighting. He stopped training for a while actually, and had just decided to get back into training now. So his cardio is not really there, but his skills still are. So Calvin pressures forward, and I intercepted him with a left body kick to keep him back. But he continued forward, so I tied up with him by catching his right bicep with my left arm, then collar tying with my right arm. From there, I tugged it down with my right arm as I pushed his arm to my right with my left arm, and trapping his left foot to quarter turn sweep him. We touch gloves and reset. A quick little teep to the thigh to keep him back, and Calvin gets me back with his lead teep to my body. I started feinting as I pressured forward and into my crossed left kick, then retracted my leg back as I slipped his counter cross, and as he continued to move forward, I popped my jab out. So I baited him to counter me by attacking first, then drew him in by disengaging, then countered him. But Calvin gets me back with a nice cross to flying knee combination. I tied up with him again and tried to disengage with an exit high kick, but that gets blocked with his left shoulder. Hip sweep attempt, but failed. And Calvin intercepts me with another lead teep. I threw my rear body kick and Calvin counters me with a cross down the middle. I end up tying up with him and getting double underhooks. I was going to finish a body lock takedown like you would in MMA, aka the backbreaker, but that's illegal in Muay Thai, so I let go and tried to exit off with another high kick, but that failed. Nice cross jab low kick combination from Calvin here. And here I caught his body kick, cleared the leg, and threw it into my own body kick. I decided to double my kick, but Calvin caught it and double steps to generate more power and kicks out my standing leg. I actually tried to jump over a sweep, but he still caught me, which made me go completely horizontal. Another cross jab low kick combo from Calvin, but this time I caught his low kick and fired back with my own kick. Lead teep counter from Calvin and a rear body hook to liver hook from me. A double stance switch here to fake Calvin out and into my dart cross low kick combination. Body jab from me, and as Calvin tries to get me back with a body shot, I parried his cross and into my cross to the head. Some backwards footwork as I disengaged with my hands down. I tried to bait Calvin into rushing forward at me with punches so I can counter him the way Anderson Silva knocked out Forrest Griffin. And as he caught up with me, I intercepted him with another left body kick. And that's the end of round 1. Lead teep from me to start round 2. Here I caught Calvin's kick and threw my flying kick, but he does a nice cross check. Another double stance switch to my cross, but because Calvin had his leg up to check, I finished off with a low kick to the inside rear leg instead. Here I backed up just enough that Calvin's jab would miss, baiting him to just throw and step a little further, so I could slip the next one and into my corkscrew cross. You'll notice that once you counter your opponent with your hands down, they start to anticipate punches coming when you keep them down. And it almost slows down the pace because they're thinking, what are you up to next? So I started pressuring forward with my hands down, and with Calvin focused on my punches, I threw an outside low kick. And then as he wanted to kick, I reminded him that I still got my punches. Lunging lead teep from me, but a nice and tight catch by Calvin. I caught his overhand with my 360 block and tied up palm on bicep. I then pushed him away and into my left kick and disengaged with the baiting Calvin to move forward, and when he did, I popped him with the exact same jab. Baiting with my head forward and hands down again. When Calvin took the bait to punch, I leaned back and intercepted him with my left body kick. With Calvin against the ropes, I pressured forward to punch, and he gets me with his intercepting lead teeps again. Body jab to left high kick lands here because of all the left body kicks I threw earlier to set it up. You can see Calvin went to cross check a left body kick. Jab to rear body hook to liver hook again from me, and leaned back against his counter left high kick. And this time when he tried to counter teep me, I brushed it and into a barrage of punches. Calvin rushes forward and I kept the distance with my long guard. Then cut the angle and circled out and into my flying kick. And flying roundhouse kick to the groin by Calvin, but it was just an accident. And another left high kick lands because of the build-up of left body kicks. You can see Calvin thought it was a body kick, Calvin thought it was a body kick, and went to Dutch block it. Failed hip sweep, but I followed up with my left high kick. Now, if you guys are looking to gain more confidence when sparring, develop your timing and reaction, and just improve your overall performance when you spar, definitely check out my Level Up Your Sparring program. It consists of 70 live drills that will not only stop you from blinking, freezing, or flinching when sparring, but it will whip you in shape, giving you the cardio you need for a fight. Just check out the link in the description box below. Another left high kick, but this time Calvin was ready for it and leans back. Flying knee attempt by me, but Calvin stuffs it with a lead teep to my thigh. But he let his guard down, so I punched him in the face. A quick pull back here and into my cross. Then I pressured forward again, kicked him back to the ropes with my lead teep and landed my flying knee. Calvin let his guard down again, so I popped him with another cross and into my left kick. And that's the end of round 2. Round 3, rear teep from me, lead teep from Calvin. I put on the pressure and disengaged with some head movement. I pressured again and backed him to the ropes. Punched him, and as he tried to counter, I countered the counter with my intercepting left kick again. Crossed the low kick from me, and Calvin gets me back with his cross jab low kick. Missed my question mark kick here, but landed forward into southpaw stance and stepped in with my straight lead. I caught his kick here and went for my flying kick again, but the same thing happens. Calvin does a cross jab. I caught his kick again and tried something different, spinning back kick, but was far from landing. A Hadouken punch to low kick here and into my lunging lead teep. Another good catch from Calvin, and he pushes me back to the corner and into his high kick, but I was able to dodge. Here I slipped his cross and threw my own cross at the same time, followed by an inside low kick. Calvin caught my kick again. I tried to retract my leg back into my stance, but failed. I tried to re-teep, but failed. But this time I was able to jump over a sweep. Another teep to flying knee, but he stepped back, so I missed. Nice outside low kick by Calvin here, and another good outside low kick, but I caught it and countered with my body cross. Liver hook here, and another intercepting left kick. Body jab and into another flying knee here. I caught his kick again and tried to fire back with my kick, and anticipating Calvin would try to catch, I turned my shin vertical and slid my leg out before he could counter me, and into my jab overhand to left high kick. You can see that Calvin is backing up a lot. It's because he's just tired. It's probably his first sparring session in years. So you guys can see that although the skill is there, cardio is everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. As usual, please leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already.